Every release season creates a wave of anxiety because people hear that Medicare changed, but they are not sure whether their doctor, drug list, cost, or entire plan is the part that actually moved. One of the biggest Medicare mistakes is treating annual updates like one giant blur. In reality, people need a framework. Some parts of the system stay structurally familiar. Other parts can shift in ways that affect costs, networks, formularies, and plan fit. The goal is not to memorize every annual change from memory. The goal is to know what categories to review every time new plan information comes out. The most useful mindset is to separate structure from yearly details. The broad Medicare map may stay recognizable, while plan-specific costs, drug coverage, provider participation, and out-of-pocket exposure can change around it. That is why update season is less about panic and more about comparison. You are asking what stayed stable, what changed on paper, and what those changes mean for your own doctors, medications, and budget. Imagine someone keeps the same plan year after year because it worked once. Then release season comes around, and they hear vague warnings that Medicare changed. They are not sure whether that means a premium difference, a prescription issue, or a provider network problem. Without a checklist, every rumor feels equally urgent. With a checklist, they can focus on the few changes that actually affect daily care and cost. Think of annual Medicare updates like checking a route before a trip you already know. The destination may be the same, but tolls, closures, or lane changes can still affect the drive. Reviewing the route is not overreacting. It is how you avoid preventable surprises. First, review whether your doctors and providers are still aligned with the plan setup you expect. Second, review your prescription list against current drug coverage details. Third, compare premiums, deductibles, and likely out-of-pocket exposure instead of looking at one number alone. Fourth, keep notes on what stayed the same and what changed so yearly review becomes a process, not a panic event. Updates feel less threatening when you know what questions to ask. Ask yourself, if a Medicare change notice landed today, would I know the few categories that matter most for my own care? If this made Medicare update season feel more manageable, subscribe to Finance Keys, leave the next Medicare question you want decoded, and share this with someone who needs a calmer framework for coverage changes.